Manny, it looks like we will end up getting some dry time before that second round really moves through, but until then, some of us will still see that patchy freezing drizzle. That's what we're seeing right now through parts of the area on exact track. You could see some of it moving through Rockford. Even DeKalb might have a little sleet mixed in as well. This will continue before it exits. Notice areas to the west dry as we hang on to plenty of cloud cover. Now we'll see this winter weather advisory expire at noon, so under an hour, but then it'll get reinstated later tonight and into the overnight hours with another round moving through, this time bringing us not only freezing rain, but even snow and sleet mixed in, leading to hazardous conditions, especially early for your Tuesday commute. Now, when it comes to future track, a lot of us will get that dry time heading into the afternoon. May still see some freezing drizzle here and there before we end up seeing more widespread activity. This will be what is our second round. It moves in as it brings a better chance for freezing rain, but then rather quickly we'll see some snow, if not sleet, mixing in. That'll hold still as we head closer to that morning commute. Here's about 8:30. Quite the mess early tomorrow morning. May even see some heavier wet snow further to the north with a little bit of a mix closer to I-88. That continues. It becomes a little bit lighter in nature once we get closer to noon, and then everything moves out or dry for the latter half of your Tuesday. But when it comes to those ice accumulations, those further to the southeast will get a better chance of picking up more ice. That's over 1/10 of an inch. That's when we see some down power lines leading to power outages, and less ice the further to the northwest that you go, under about 1/10 of an inch expected. This is where we can see that glaze, slick spots on the roads, sidewalks as well. And here's a better explanation of that. So when we see less than 1/10 of an inch, that's where we see that light glaze. In fact, some of us even saw that this morning. Slick roads, sidewalks, and bridges. And then when you see a little bit more than that, up to 1/4 of an inch, that's when that ice becomes a little bit heavier. Tree branches start to snap. You see icy roads, sidewalks, numerous power outages. Now, luckily, none of our area is in this territory, but when you do see over 1/2 an inch of ice, that makes for absolutely dangerous travel, widespread power outages, and widespread tree damage. Luckily, we're not going to get up to those totals, but regardless, still stay on guard as we do see those freezing drizzle into today and especially overnight. Also, with that snow and sleet mixing in, we'll see under an inch when it comes to that accumulation, so slushy conditions as we continue to see active weather into Wednesday and Thursday. That may bring for a threat of localized flooding as that snowpack slowly starts to melt, and your temperatures, well, they stay above freezing for quite some time. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, looks like we're dry by Friday, a dry but cloudy weekend as well, seeing more sunshine next week, still hanging on to the mid to upper 30s. Manny.